Hey everyone, welcome to the podcast. Super excited about this episode. If you don't already know, I'm Michelle. I am a name consultant from Australia and I run Grow Little Wildflower. Now, I'm pretty sure you're here because you are searching for names that will inspire you, pull at your heartstrings, and spark joy so that you can choose the perfect name for your little one. You're in the right place. This is where I come in, your empathetic, impartial bestie. I am here to help you find the name that feels just right. So today we're going to dive headfirst into something absolutely delightful. A list of the coolest vintage names for your little old soul. Yes, we're going to be talking about granny cool names. They're charming, old-fashioned, and they're making a huge comeback. And guess what? You might have already seen and noticed that this is a video. I am going to be sharing this to YouTube. It is my first YouTube share. So welcome if you're listening from YouTube. Sit back, grab a cuppa, and let's chat about these beautiful vintage names. Here's the thing about Granny Cool. They've got character. They've got charm, and they've got this certain quirkiness that makes them feel so stylish. And of course, every name that I'm going to be sharing will have a beautiful meaning behind it, which makes it even more special. So let's dive in. The first names that I want to share with you are nature-inspired beauties. They're vintage names. They have deep roots to nature and they are timeless and just have this beautiful organic appeal that will never go out of date. The first name that I want to share is Hazel. This beautiful name is inspired by the hazel tree. It symbolizes wisdom and protection. It's soft, it's earthy, and it has such a gentle vibe. I absolutely love hazel. When I think of hazel, it makes me think of the little old lady that lived across the road from us when I was young, and I just can't help but love it. A name combination that I really love is Hazel June. It's sweet, it's warm, it's just a golden name. I love it. I love it a lot. The next name I have for you is Violet, a floral classic. Violet represents modesty and faithfulness. I love how it feels elegant, but also really playful at the same time. Violet is a name I see a lot. And yeah, it's just really loved. A name combination that I thought of was Violet Maeve. It feels romantic and fun. And I love the double V. So there's an idea for someone who's watching. The next name I have for you is Flora. It means flower in Latin, and it's just so fresh and fun and familiar, but still kind of unique as well. It's a natural beauty, and I think it'll age really well. A name combination that I thought of was Flora Wren, which is obviously very nature inspired, double nature inspired, but I also thought of Flora Poet. Oh my gosh, I love Flora Poet. All right, the next name I have for you, and I'm trying to keep up on my phone as well, is Ivy. Ivy is so good. It symbolizes fidelity and eternity. It is crisp and cool and just sounds effortlessly chic. I love it. Ivy Marigold was a pairing that I decided on. I thought it balances each other out really well. It's bright and fun and vintage, and it just has this touch of whimsy. So I really like Ivy Marigold. The next name that I love, love, is Pearl. How can you not love the name Pearl? It's a classic name. It's timeless. It's elegant. It's linked to the ocean. It's subtle vintage glamour, and I really love it. Pearl Evangeline. It sounds like a song, like a melody. Pearl Evangeline. It's soft. It's sophisticated. It's timeless. I hope someone uses that name. All right, the next lot of names I've got are strong and quirky and fun. They're powerful. They are full of personality. The first name I'm going to share is Matilda. Matilda is my niece's name. It means battle mighty. And it's just bold and courageous. And I love the nickname Tilly. There's also other nicknames like Tilda or Matty, if you wanted to go with that. There's so many options with Matilda. It's a really loved name here in Australia. Matilda Rose was a fun combination that I thought of. It's classic and elegant, and Rose just pretty much goes with any name, but I just really love that. The next name I have for you is Winifred. Now, this old school beauty means blessed peacemaker. It is charming, vintage, brimming with grace. But do you know what's really cool about it? There are nickname options for Winifred, like Winnie, which is so cool right now, and Freddie. Freddie for a girl. Yes, I love Freddie for a girl. So this is an option if you're wanting like a longer name, but you're wanting some really fun nicknames. Winnie, Freddie, they've all got them. I thought of Winifred Grace. I thought that was really refined and it has a gentle power to it when you pair Grace with it. Freddie Grace, so cool. All right, the next name I have for you is Peggy, and it's originally a nickname for Margaret. It means pearl. I don't really hear of any Peggies, but I want to. It's cheeky, it's playful, it's just fun. I love it. I thought of Peggy Blythe. I think Peggy Blythe is a really joyful combination. And yeah, I just really love when you see it written down, which you'll see it here. Peggy Blythe. I love it. The next name I've got for you is Mavis. Mavis means songbird. How can you not love Mavis? Maybe, Maeve. Maeve is very popular, but if you're wanting to go with something a little more unique, Mavis is your option. It is musical and gentle and magical and all of the things. I thought of Mavis Elwyn as a really enchanting and whimsical, melodic, charming pairing. Mavis Elwyn. Okay, this next name I absolutely love. It's like playful, but it's so delicate and striking. It's a French classic. It's the name Odette. It means wealth or fortune. I just love this name. If you love a name that is filled with elegance, but still so much fun. Odie, Etty, Det, whatever names you would like as a nickname, or just call her Odette. I thought of Odette Marigold, and I think that it's a really sophisticated pairing as well, and it's just got this graceful glow about it. I love it. You could also go with Odette Goldie, which I think is really sweet too. All right, the next names I have for you are sweet and gentle. They feel like a warm hug. They are the nicknamey style names. Okay, so we've got Nettie. Nettie is short for names like Annette or Henrietta. She is sweet and vintage and approachable. I don't really know any Netties. I think I knew one growing up, but I think it's a really cool name. Nettie Faye. I love this combination. I think it's really darling and cheerful and pure, and I just love it. This next name, I am actually seeing it come up a lot. It is Birdie. It is a sweet, sweet name. It obviously has a very tight link to nature, and it feels carefree and just charmingly playful. Birdie is a name on my watch list, so I think you're going to see more of it. It used to be, a name that felt a little too unique, but now it's not. It's just this perfectly darling name. I would pair it with something like Eloise. Birdie Eloise. It's light, graceful, sweet. What's not to love? All right, the next name I love is Esme. It means beloved or esteemed. It's sophisticated yet simple. It's delicate. It's got this little bit of mystery about it. I love Esme. I will always love Esme. And the name I thought of to pair it with is Juliet. Esme Juliet. Romantic, timeless, effortless. I think Esme is like this short, sharp name, but it has powerful energy. And it's kind of it girl to me. All right, the next name that I love is Dottie. It comes from Dorothy. It means gift of God, and Dottie just has that really friendly, cheerful vibe. It feels cozy and inviting, and I love Dottie. I want to meet a Dottie. I don't know any, but I know they're around. So if you have a Dottie, let me know. I really loved the pairing of Dottie Soleil. That name feels like sunshine. I love Dottie Soleil. So that's the name that I've got for you. The next name I've got is Annie. Annie is so cute. It means grace. It's down to earth. It's playful and fun, but it's just so sweet. And I just paired her with Louise, Annie Louise. It's a classic gentle name, but it feels kind. If that's a thing, it feels kind. So that's a really sweet name. If you're wanting something that's like classic and timeless, but like fun and not too out there. I get so many parents coming to me that say they want a name that's unique, but not too out there, but familiar, but fresh. Annie is cool. I like that. All right. We now have some edgy and more unexpected names. They're like old school charm, but they've just got something extra about them. Sylvia or Sylvie. It means of the forest. So if you are wanting a name that is vintage and also has the nature, but also feels edgy and like a bit mysterious, Sylvie is the name. Sylvia, either one. It's enchanting. I paired Sylvia with Wren. Sylvia Wren. It feels like a mix of earthy and vintage and really fresh vibes. I love Sylvia Wren. Flows really well. All right, the next name is Margot, and it means pearl. Pearl must be on my mind today. It's sophisticated yet playful. It's elegant. It's down to earth. Obviously, it's a name that's actually really making waves, and I think nicknames like May or Maggie could also come from Margot, or you could also use the nickname of Pearl. Margot Lucille is the combination I thought of. Kind of classic, but with a modern twist. Okay, this next name that I really love, I love any names that have L in them. Maybe it's because of my name, but Luella, whimsical. It's just pure joy. It's sweet and breezy, and it sounds like a song. And I paired Luella with Jane. I just wanted something that was playful yet grounded. I love the 3-syllable first name with the 1-syllable middle, and I can just picture Luella Jane in at school or in the playground, and her just being the sweetest little delightful thing. The next name is Ada, and Ada is actually my niece's name. She spells it slightly different, but the spelling I've got here is ADA, the traditional spelling. It means noble. It's short, sweet, effortlessly stylish. I love a short, sweet, punchy name. Always will. It's my style. I just think it's really sweet. Ada Beatrix, that's cool. So it's like this sweet name paired with Beatrix, which with the X on the end. It's simple but really bold and fun. All right. The last name that I have for you is Valerie. I love Valerie. I think it's so sweet. It means strength and health. It's like glamorous old Hollywood vibe. You cannot ignore Valerie. Let's just know that, because we can also use Valley as a nickname, which I love, love, love. The name that I wanted to pair with Valerie was James. Valerie James. It's bold yet charming. It's got that really feminine side with Valerie, and then adding James as the middle is just, it's one of my favorite boy names for girls, and I just think Valerie James, that is a cool name. So there's all my names. I hope you love this. Whether you're looking for a name for your little one that is, maybe like you're pulling from your family tree, or maybe you just adore these vintage style names, I hope there's a name in here that you will love, and maybe it inspired you, or you've added a new name to your list. If you're watching this on YouTube, please, please, please like, subscribe, drop a comment. If you've got any nameless you would like me to share, or favorite names from this list, chuck it all in. If you're listening on the podcast, be sure to also make a comment and join me over on Instagram, because this is where we chat about names every single day. I'm sharing something new. So you can find me over there. You can message me over there. Thank you so much for joining in. I will see you again soon with some more really beautiful, quirky, maybe heartfelt names you're beautiful in love with. Just remember this though. Follow your heart because it knows the way. Sometimes our heart and our mind can get in the way of each other. Our mind wants to think logistically, but our heart knows. So if you are considering a name, lean into your heart. Okay, bye for now. Thank you for listening.